And once again, I don't have my mic in the right place. Ah! Ugh. Okay. So I've got all my ducks in a row, I think. I wanted to put that little message in chat for you guys. It looks like everything is set to go. Give me @hugs at 64. Okay. Add a hug 64. I don't know what that is. We're gonna have to figure that out later. Alright. Okay, jumping right in. Now, I've got... Let's see. I've got... Let's see. This is basically what the setup is going to look like. It's got the strip logs behind that, the bed embedded in the floor. This is going to be blocked in by fencing once the guy moves in, and then this will become the next spot for bedding. What I've got to do is start moving the librarians in one by one. And that's basically what I need. This is ugly. I need to do something about this, but my ADD doesn't let me work on anything for more than a couple of minutes at a time. This is ugly too. I've decided I don't like it. And of course the crow is not getting any bigger. I haven't done any work on the crow, even though I have a note for myself telling myself that I want to work on the crow on a daily basis. There's a couple of other things that, you know, I need to work on, like this is an absolute mess. We need to work on that. I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory that I don't need. I am in kind of a mess. You can see my build goals, and I am working on it. The library wall is coming along and stuff. But I had kind of a daunting thing start today. Something that I knew I had to get ready for, and something that I should have started a long time ago, but I was unable to make a decision as to edit software. I finally settled on DaVinci Resolve because it was free and a lot of people seemed to recommend it. It's raining over there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Shut up, Infectus. Yeah, it's raining over here. But it's just over here. It's just raining on my tower. The problem is, I have about 100 plus hours of footage that I want to look through and start cutting. And I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. I may actually have to cut into the time that I wanted to stream in order to start cutting some videos, do some shorts, a little bit of advertising for the channel, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know if you can hear me past the rain. We're going to go back into the hole. But I'm really tired. I'm really tired. And that's the thing, I'm always kind of tired. I'm always kind of, you know, sleepy at the end of the day, and I've gotten used to... You like this? Here, I'm going to just hang out here. I'm always kind of sleepy at the end of the day, and I find that I look forward to streaming, and that's kind of fun. But that's more of a reaction and action kind of a thing. Hello, Snufflenuts. You're such a good cat. Yeah, you're a good kitty. Editing, though, is a whole other kettle of fish. Here, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna... Ooh! get out of that. And what am I cooking in here? Oh, okay, cool. Let me put this stuff away. That can go in there. Dirt can go in there. This stuff can go in there. And I'm gonna hold on to this block of cobblestone. I've got a little more than 2 stacks. Empty shulker box. Yeah, let's do some mining, and I'll talk about this. My first big career. Any more? Any more coming down, guys? No? Okay. My first big career that I thought I was going to do for the rest of my life was video editor, or videographer. And what I did was, weddings. And for a while, it was great. I thought I was good at it. I'd basically learned everything I knew on the job, or I was part of the college television station, so I had a chance to edit before, but it was all tape to tape. My first digital editing I did on the job, and I basically learned how to do it as I went. So editing for me is a lot like, I edit the same way I play chess. I know how all the pieces move, but in terms of a cohesive strategy on accomplishing anything real, I'm a little bit clueless. And so the process was laborious for me, but I liked it. I loved playing with the toys, I guess you could say. And and it was good enough for weddings. Nobody has a lot of expectations for wedding video. And unfortunately, I became kind of an expert on stuff that, 5-year-olds can do on their phones now. Not a lot of call for what I used to call editing. And certainly not, good enough for mainstream YouTube. And I also haven't done it in a long, long time because, well, I worked weddings for about 15 years. And I gotta say, I hated it after the first 8. For those of you who know how to edit, it's a form of storytelling. I was just telling the exact same story every day of my life for over a decade. For those of you who know a little bit about editing, you are starting to see where the problem arose. I did some other stuff. I worked news briefly. I worked fashion very briefly, and found distaste for both industries relatively fast. Mostly it was an attitude of the people that I worked with. Like when I worked news, one of the first stories that I happened to shoot on was a story about a 5-year-old who had been hit by a train. And everybody was ecstatic because we were first on the scene. You know what I mean? First on the scene. Yeah, we got footage. And I was really, really green when I went out there. I was really nervous. I wanted to do a good job. And I did what people call spraying the area. Basically get a shot of everything you see that might or might not be relevant, and we'll figure it all out later on in the edit. And at some point, I realized that I had gotten I had gotten a shot of the kid's foot, still in the sneaker, and I was getting pats on the back, and everybody was really excited, and nobody seemed to want to acknowledge that this was a 5-year-old kid who was almost definitely never going to walk again. Kid survived, thankfully, but nobody wanted to really, I guess, acknowledge the fact that it was a 5-year-old who had been hit by a freaking train. Let's cool it on the, let's cool it on the celebration, guys. It does not exactly feel appropriate, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It was just the kind of thing where just nobody really thought about it that way. They got the story, they were first on the scene, and we got back to the studio and were able to report on it dispassionately, I guess. And so, a couple months later I quit because it was just you know. It was the attitude of the people I was working with, you know. It wasn't really... I couldn't see it the same way they did. And fashion was the same thing. Fashion, I had an opportunity to work for one of the bigger companies. Like if, right after 9/11, right after 9/11, I got a job. I'm not going to say the name of the company, but in the early 2000s, if you ever saw a model walk directly toward the camera on a catwalk, it was probably shot by this company. Really big in the industry. So big in the industry that everybody who worked for them had a little bit of an ego. Everything bad that you've probably heard about the fashion world is true to some extent. It is a lot of ego. There's a lot of ego to deal with. And not always. It's funny, some of the bigger designers that I had the opportunity to meet were actually really nice people. It's the people around them, the people they surround themselves with, who are kind of full of, you know, what I would call, you know, do you know who I am-itis, you know? And it made it, you know, it was very disheartening. It was very, very difficult to work with them. Especially since, like, on a normal week, I would, you know, be setting up equipment for maybe 5 or 6 shows per week. During Fashion Week, we were setting up maybe 125 shows a week, and I had to organize the equipment and get everybody ready to go. I was the equipment manager. I remember one time I had worked the entire day and fell asleep standing up. And had my head not landed on a sandbag, I probably would have fallen to my death against the hard floor. So it was like, well, I'm glad I landed here, you know, of all places. But it was, you know, it was unpleasant. And they did fire me. I didn't quit there. But it was still the kind of thing where I don't think I would have lasted very long anyway. So, you know, at that point I went back to working weddings, which I already knew I didn't want to do, but, you know, I think for a guy like me, fashion was the highest end of the industry that I could hope for. You know, there wasn't really a lot of call for a guy like me in entertainment because everybody had gone to film school, you know, everybody else had gone to film school and understood the storytelling process a lot better than I did. I still don't understand. You know, there are a lot of things about telling a story via editing that I don't really have a hang on. And it's something that I'm going to have to learn as I go here. And I know how hard that is, and I know how time-consuming that is. And A, I don't know if I have the time, and B, I literally worked weddings to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't physically make myself sit down in front of an editor and cut another wedding. It literally got to the point where I had to quit and abandon all of my contacts, and it was a real low point for me. It was that part of my life where I really started to lose my mind. And, you know, it's part of the reason my marriage went under, because this was something that I had, you know, I just failed out of college, but it was okay because I've got video. You know, I'll be able to work in any state of the union. You know, as long as you can run an editor and a camera, you're fine. I'll be able to, you know, I'll be able to work forever. Unless I can't. You know? And so my plan for the future was shattered. And, you know, and now I've put myself in a position where I'm going to be editing again, and editing to tell a story, and editing to be entertaining. And it isn't just, okay, you know, can you get up here? Oh, there's a whole bunch of ugly down there, isn't it? Hey, maybe I can... There seems to be water over there. Maybe I can... Oh, yeah, that's not going to be good. Ooh, they can get up now. Good! I'll get back to storytelling in a second. It's just... There's a lot of ugly up there. Now, is any of it up here? Pretty sure I've protected myself. That's the only way up at this point. But, yeah, so now I put myself into a position where, you know, I might burn myself out again on the first video. But it is something that I... Maybe you can't get up here. Oh, that was satisfying. Okay, so I'm relatively safe here until a skelly shows up. Let's just... He's right next to water and he's going to let himself burn. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's start off by lighting this place up. Wait, why can't I... Okay. Okay. Ooh. Tricksy bitch, ain't ya? Tricksy bitch. Alright, this is our way out, so let's mark that carefully. Sorry, I'm just trying to take the cave in. Oh, so I'm a little worried about that, to be honest with you guys. I'm a little worried that I'm not going to be able to, you know, run Discord and, you know, edit these streams and make entertaining videos and learn how to stream and be a better streamer and pay attention to chat. And, you know, I know a lot of kids do this, and a lot of teenagers do this. But I'm also doing this with a full-time job while taking care of my parents, and it's a lot, and it's a little scary. But I like saying that because if you do what scares you, you grow a little bit as you go. And growth is part of the whole thing. You know, I'm trying to get myself to grow up a little bit. I'm trying to get myself a little bit stronger and a little bit smarter. Ooh, that's a lot of pain over there. I see all your magic bows. Ooh, a little too. I'm not going to be able to reach him. Okay. So, you know, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep going as far as I can. I'm gonna do as much as I can. I'm really gonna have to force myself to do the editing. And one thing I know about myself is that I'm not good at making myself do anything. I'm surprised that I've been able to, you know, stream most nights. Just because by the time I get to this point in the evening, if I didn't look forward to streaming the way I did, the way I do, I don't know that I'd be able to force myself to do it. I am not big at self-discipline, which is one of the things I need to work on, clearly. And I think making myself do this, even when I'm tired, even when I'm feeling beaten up, has been good for me, you know? So I think maybe if I start the edit process slow, before I get to 100 episodes, I want to definitely have... Now, where was he? Before I get to 100 episodes, I definitely want to have a video started and, if not finished, at least, you know, cut. And I want to see if I can take all of this footage and make something useful out of it. I think I should be able to. I mean, there's enough of me running around caves, and there's enough of me building stuff. Hopefully, there's enough of me building stuff. There isn't actually that much. Oh. Hi! There's enough, hopefully there's enough of me building stuff. I haven't really built much, actually. I've kind of just survived as I went. That is a definite sign of an Enderman. Ugh. So, you know, I'm worried about it. And, you know, because I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time either. And I want to produce content that people actually want to watch. Now, the whole point of streaming is to stream. The videos are just sort of, you know, to get people interested and let them know what's going on and, you know, that sort of thing. There's that Enderman. I don't want to look at him because then he'll attack me. But, okay. But editing is, you know, one of those things that, even though I have a long history of it, I haven't done it in 20 years, you know? You know, I haven't done it in 20 years, and that was, you know, when digital editing was still not completely new, but it was, you know, it was a little unreliable. And I remember... Oh, he got into water. Oh. I knew you were coming. I see your glowing armor. Burn. Burn. You guys are not hiding in the shadows as well as you should be. Man, these zombie hordes aren't as tough as they used to be. He says as they start to gang up on him. Eee. Okay. Okay, let's retreat back to somewhere where I can eat. And munchy, munchy, munchy. Alright, that looks kind of scary. Okay. We should probably light up this area so I can't get snuck up on so much. Is a spider about to drop on my head? Oh, okay, I see you. I don't know if you guys can see him, but it doesn't matter, he's dead. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's a glow squid. Okay. What? That noise, that spooky noise was a glow squid. Hi! That is a glow squid dying. Oh, you changed direction on me, you saucy minx, you. Alright. Oh, man. Boonk. Boonk. Well, I guess he fell to his death then, huh? Okay, cool. I think he fell to his death, too. Or is that just not that far down? There's just so many different places for me to be attacked from out here. It's getting a little crazy. How about we light this particular section up? Where are you? Where are you? Wow, he sounds like he is right on top of me. That is some craziness. Is that the torch up there? Did I come from up there? Oh, I guess I did. Yeah, okay. I'm deeper in the pit now, which is good. Alright. Let's start collecting some of these resources. Never drill directly underneath your feet, 'cause that's how you fall and then become a pile of meat. Minecraft tips are better when sung, I guess. Alright, was there? Yeah, there was a bunch of metal there. Alright. Do I need all this iron? Who is to say? I might want to build an army of golems at some point. And I kind of do, to be honest with you. Shit. Fucking babies. Wow, I'm up to 40. I should make some books. Or I'm about to die. One of the two. Alright. Okay. That seems spooky up there. We better... Ugh. Go ahead, stick your head out. I dare you. I dare you. It's weird. For a second there, I thought my shield disappeared. What is... Oh, well, as long as I have a baked potato on me. Hold on a second. I don't need those. I don't want any more of that. I should probably get down there at some point. But like I said, I got a lot on my mind tonight. And... I don't know. Am I being silly about being not scared of editing? I'm just really not looking forward to it. It to me, it's like a big workout that I know I need to do in order to stay healthy, but I don't want to have to do it every day. You know, like a workout. I make myself go to work. And I make myself, you know, do the general personal maintenance shit that, you know, people don't seem to do enough of these days. I know I never did a lot of personal maintenance. And probably why I have the health issues I have now. But, I'm trying to get better with it, you know. I do exercise a little bit every day. I have been drinking a lot more water. Apparently that's what you're supposed to do now. Lots of water. So, oh, hi. Okay, I am not falling down into pits as much, I will say that. Oh, bugger you. Oh, look at all that armor that's not going to do you damn bit of good. See, now you're in a pit. What do you think? Tough guy, huh? Alright. I mean, these stalactites are hard to get around, which is part of the point. It makes running away from your enemies a lot harder. I can see them moving in the distance. Where is that skelly? There is one over there. There's one over here. And that all has to be torchlight. That can't just be glow moss, can it? Might be. It might just be a heavy glow moss area. Serpentine, baby, serpentine. Where are you? Okay, you're coming to me. Practically flawless. Oh, that was a little high. Yeah! Boomba. Boomba, bitch. Oh, I shouldn't curse. I'm trying to do that. Less, too. I'm trying to curse less, but that's, you know. Gotta love the infinity bow, I gotta say. Gotta love a good infinity bow. Anybody else? I see you. Out there in the dark. Alright. About time for a creeper to show up and scare my ass. Come on. Come on, scare me. It's okay. I believe in you. There's just a random dude up there. Your shiny boots do not impress me. I will take them home with me and make them my own. Alright. Alright. We've taken some ground here, but I'm starting to get a little far from home base. Let me see what's down here. Oh, another fucking gorge. Okay, that's just a hole. That's just a hole. Little old me. I can't believe that I'm Just a Girl is now considered an oldie. I remember when we played that song before it officially came out on the music video show that I spearheaded and ran on the television network, the campus TV network. We did a video show for the first time. We were writing radio companies and telling them to send us videos and such. And we got some responses, and one of them was that No Doubt song. And Gwen Stefani hit it kind of big, and it was kind of cool. It's like, yeah, that's right, we discovered her in our little podunk town college. Oh, hi. Aren't you pretty? Wow, you went down easy. Okay. I am running low on torches, and I don't... Do I have... I think I do have coal. I just don't have any wood on me. That's a big old hole to fall into. So let's light up these little corners. Keep them from becoming spawn points. Ooh, gold. Anybody around? Can I just take this? Anybody? Anybody gonna bug me? Okay. Gold! Yeah, there's coal around here. We're above the deep dark line. So there'll still be coal about. There's some right here. But I don't have any wood, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any wood to make it into torches, so we're kind of SOL on that front. Let's look out for the deep... Oh, for fudge. Where are you? Okay, I may just leave him behind. I'm already at 40. And that's just from doing my thingy-do. How do I get out of here? That's always a scary statement. Oh, it's back here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this is kind of a safe zone at this point. Oh, okay. Alright. All the more reason never to stand on what you're... All the more reason to never stand on what you're drilling on. Especially if it's gravel. Gravel likes to collapse on you. Well, I didn't even touch any of that, did I? No, I'm not sure where I came from. Oh, I came from over here. Okay. Yeah, there's... Oh, hi. I didn't look at you, I swear. I swearsies. Didn't look at you. Where did I come from? Where did I go? Should I do the Cotton Eye Joe joke again? Okay, hang on. This was easy. Alright. Yeah, I came from over here. And this is a big pool of water. That's why that's not lit up. And this is where I came in. Wee, bonk, bonk. Gentle taps, gentle taps. Wee, gentle taps. Alright. A lot of copper. I was digging up copper for a little bit, but now I've got like 4 or 5 stacks of copper. And of like copper blocks too, not even just the bricks of the blocks. So I'm gonna let that go for a little while. We're gonna smelt some of this, and I should probably get back on track with the builds. I just don't know. I don't think I've got the energy for it tonight. I was looking through the edit software and I'm trying to figure it out, and it's kind of coming back to me, and it's kind of like, okay, I know what this is, I know what this is, but oh man, I'm just really not looking forward to it, you know? Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. We are not gonna deal with that. What we are gonna do is get our elytra. They're probably gonna despawn before we get over there. But alright, we're gonna put all our valuable stuff in there. And yeah. Before we set off a raid in our village. Wait, we don't need all of these. Okay. All right. I think they despawned, yeah. Because they were definitely over here, right? Or they were over there. Okay, they might have... Yeah, I think they despawned. They were headed this way. Oh man, that is a creepy sight when you've got a bunch of villagers in your house. One of the arguments against having villagers in the same basic building area, or the same chunk that you're in, is that once you get enough of them, if pillagers stop by, and you might kick off a raid in your own house. And in my case, where the line between what a house is and what is just natural area is kind of blurred. Like, I don't know if Minecraft's going to be able to tell the difference. So is like a raid going to spawn right in the middle of my cows? Is it going to start on the top of the mountain and rain down on me? You know? How would it work? I don't know, because I don't spawn raids this close to the mountain that I'm taking over. But they are definitely gone. Okay. Good, good. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay. Alright. Let's chill. Let's chill out. I'm gonna hear them. I'm gonna hear and I'm gonna have a complete and total panic. Or I'll just make sure I don't kill the captain and I'll like bury him in a hole. I just want to make sure I'm not gonna get snuck up on. Nothing's worse. Nothing's worse. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we know we have more cave to explore when we're feeling less industrious. And I know I'm gonna have to probably give up some of my stream time in order to shut up, Infectus. In order to you're fighting it, I can tell. You can't see me. Alright. It's gonna be a while until that fills up, but it's already more than I'm ever gonna need. So, oh man. Yeah, and the thing is, it wasn't even that physical a day. It's the thought of going back into, edit mode that has really just wiped me out. And it's such a weird thing. I'm really not looking forward to it. Like really, like I feel like I'm going into surgery or no, you know what? Not certain. It's not that bad. It's a workout. It's like, starting a new workout that you know is going to be intense and you know is going to hurt. And you know you're going to not want to do it every step of the way. But the fun thing about those is that once you get used to that feeling, because it never really goes away, at least from people that I've heard, you just get better at making yourself do stuff. It never gets easier. You just get more disciplined. You just get stronger. And it may actually get to the point where you look forward to your workout every day because of the endorphin rush or whatever, or the sense of accomplishment. And, I'm a 48-year-old boy because I never really developed my own sense of discipline. I have a little bit. Like, I don't miss work. I have discipline for work, but that's really just knowing that I'll get in trouble if I don't show up. This is why I could never really have my own job. I probably shouldn't even have my own YouTube channel, just because I don't think I'll have the discipline to keep it up. But that's the kind of discipline I want to develop, and if I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna have to buckle down and do it. So I may be missing some streams because the only time I have to really edit is in the evenings, which is when I stream. And I have to be in bed by 9 because I have to be up at 4:30 the next morning. And if I start, cutting back on sleep now, I'm going to lose what ground I've made in the past couple of months with sleep discipline, I guess. But I don't have to do it all at once, and I'm doing this all on my own schedule, which means it may be months before I get anything cut. But I think if I try to do a little bit every week, and I really push myself over the weekends, because I usually don't stream over the weekends, because every other one goes to my kids. But if I can really push myself over the weekends and really try to get something done, I will, eventually, slowly, start to become We'll just put this milk in this, unrefrigerated wooden box. I'm sure that'll be fine. Just making sure this is all smelty. Smelty, melty. Alright. What should I do with these 40 levels? I should probably make some books, right? Repair some stuff. I mean, to be honest, I don't really think I need to, but I don't know. I got some serious thinking to do, and I've got more research on this edit program that I downloaded. So I may make this a short stream tonight, just because it's weighing heavily on my mind. And when I get like this, I tend to avoid what I need to do. And I don't want to do that this time. I'm trying to be better. And it's been a long, long time coming. So, alright. Thanks for your attention. Thank you for your clicks. Don't forget, treat people like people. And let's be a little more patient with each other. Love you guys. Good night.